somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not finished, really. Yeah. What don't we do? No! Because then it's going to be... Yeah, we need to do it right now. Wait, no, wait. Why don't we fill that we'll use some yarns. Are you trying to make that? I just did it too. Okay, tie it on. You bossy. Yes, you are.
Okay, what are your
Miss Chelsea. To put the blow it up with the straw, but just the straw there. That one goes work is good. Let's try this. I don't either. I'm just trying to.
Okay, so you have some ideas that are going.
Well, and then we tie it up. Yeah, then we tie it up.
Ooh, I love how Marco put his eyes on me. Thank you. I need you to leave your materials where they are and join me back on the rug. Oh, thank you, London, for following directions right away. Materials, leave your materials where they are and join me on the rug. Oh, I love how quickly Maya came and sat down without talking to her neighbor, Chloe. I love how quietly Sadie came and sat down. London, I would love if your eyes were on me. Jacob Jones, no thank you. Now I'm going to change something. I'm going to add a variable to your rockets to help guide your thoughts. Because there are a lot of great thoughts going on. And I am seeing a lot of really interesting designs and a lot of great discussion I'm hearing. But I'm going to add something, a variable. Your rocket must travel along the length of your string. So your rocket is somehow going to have to move along the length of this string.
On it?
Mm-hmm. So that may change some of your designs. So a constant variable, something that's going to stay the same between all of your experiments, because in science we want to try to control as many of our variables as we can so we don't have too many weird, crazy things happening, because if we have too many variables, then it's harder for us, we as scientists, to recreate an experiment later. So something that has to stay the same for all of you is that all of your rockets must travel on this string. Do you have a question,
Yes.
Celia?
Is it gonna be how long, or is it gonna be on the string, or is it just gonna be something else that much?
Well, that's a great question. I'm not sure if Noelle heard it or if Caleb heard it. So she wants to know, is it have to be like this long? Is it going to travel along the length of this string? So let's go back and think about what Jacob said earlier. He said, well, I think that the rocket should travel horizontally. And so now we have something that the rocket can travel along horizontally.
It's sort of like
And it could be this string. Now this is vertical. We want it to go horizontal. Now it might not, when you're experimenting, travel the whole length of the string. But that's what we're going to be experimenting with. We're going to be looking at distance once we figure out how to build our rocket. Okay?
Do we have to do this today?
So, I'm going to give you and your group approximately 2 more minutes to go back when I say my magic word. And Jenna, I do not appreciate that you are talking while I'm talking. When I give you my magic word, you're going to go back and have 2 more minutes to rethink your design, keeping in mind that your string cannot be a part of the rocket itself, your rocket has to travel along the length of the string. Question mark.
Can we put a little bit down on the string?
Can you change, like, can you move it a little bit? I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see when we actually start experimenting if we could do that. Celia.
So we can't use any string on our...
Nope, no string on your rocket at all. It has to travel the length of the string. So that is a variable that I have changed and must stay constant in all of your rockets.
Can
You may go.
use a little bit of your string?
Nope.
Great. I know, I have a good idea. Wait.
Keep in mind, you will have a tape to help you.
It will make it so you have strings.
No, you can use a string like that. You just can't cut the string and build a rocket out of it. It's got to travel along the length of the string, right? Not yet. Not until you have your design drawn out. Okay, what part is the rocket? So you're going to do washers here. You're going to tackle what part is the rocket? Okay. Keep it flat. It doesn't have to stay flat.
Maybe we can take a picture in the well. Okay, right here. The egg. Spot. And it's moving. Just popped over. Now, I see what it's
We need to not be sticking paper clips in there. One more minute. Thirty more seconds.
I would just give a second. Demonstrate it. I did what you need. With the cards? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we could blow and then it makes it. Wait, we have to send you the cards. We don't need to use them. We don't need to use them. Like this? Is it alright?
Okay, I need you to leave your materials where they are and come join me on the floor again.
That hurts. We have everything. Why is my voice cracked?
Ooh, I love how quietly Celia came to sit down. And Jacob. So let's think about some of the ideas that you have now that I added that variable. What are some things that you're doing? What are you doing differently?
So first we wanted to put the balloon on the bottom of the straw. when it goes, you push it, and the straw's attached to the string, so it just goes like that.
So you're taking the string and you're sliding it through the straw so that it can move along the string.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really great idea. Okay, it allows for movement. Okay? Celia.
Well, we were going to fold the cards and have string hanging down from the cards from the hole puncher, but instead we decided to get the washers and put it on the string and take tape and put it through the washers and then attach it to our rocket. Yeah, put it on the washers and then attach it to our rocket.
Okay? So we have some ideas on how we're going to move the rocket along the string. Either a straw or, in your case, washers. Now, can our rockets move without a point of force or a source of force?
No.
Ooh, I love how Oren raised his hand.
So we were thinking I had to put the straw in the string and
Alexander? No, thank you.
and connect the balloon to the straw.
So your idea is to use your balloon as the force.
And then let it go and then it'll move on the string.
Okay, so I like that. So yes, another variable that I'm going to add is your balloon is your source of force. So you must use that to propel and move your rocket. Something else that I'm going to add is you must use one of your cards because we're going to mess with mass or weight here in a little bit. So you need your card to somehow be part of your rocket. Okay? If you choose to use, I'll wait. If you choose to use washers to move it along your string, that's up to you. If you choose to use a straw to move it along your string, that's up to you. Okay? So you must somehow, of course we know we have tape, attach your, whether it's the straw or the washers, your card, and then we're using our balloon as our point of force. Yes, Marco, do you have a question?
I had an idea. It's to put the paper like this and then blow, and like this it could go around the string.
That is a great idea. And we're going to substitute your mouth, the blowing of your mouth with the use of the balloon. So same concept, by using the balloon instead. Yes.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, last time it was big on my face.
Go.
It looks exactly
off. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
I knew that was going to work.
So who would like to summarize what we've done so far? Alexander, go ahead.
So we did a science experiment on rockets. We made it with balloons, washers, paper clips, cards, and string, and a straw. So far we've had to design it, and then we drew like something out with paper, and then we did rounds and see how far it went. And then we did some with weights, and now we're into conclusions.
Right, and what conclusions can we draw from this experiment? What did we learn? Zoe, what did you learn?
I learned that the size of the balloon changes how much our balloon goes. Because when I blew up in a little less big, it didn't go so far. But when I blew it up bigger, it went a little farther. And when I blew it up humongo, then it went really